Hi there, happy hump day and welcome to Wednesday. I hope you're having an awesome week. So today we're talking about intentions and how sometimes they don't translate into action. So I had this situation recently where it was a very good friend's birthday and I knew it was her birthday. I had every intention of calling on the day. And I kept saying, yeah, I need to do this, I need to do this. And then my day got away with me and I got to the end of the day and I was like, eek, I haven't called her. And it was to me, a typical case of the intention was there, it just didn't translate into action. Now, if I had done a couple of things differently, I would have been sure that that action would have taken place earlier in the day. If I'd picked up the phone as soon as I'd thought about it, if I'd made a mental note that I needed to do it, if I'd given myself some sort of reminder to make sure it happens. It can be really easy to have the right intention, a good intention, but to get distracted by things because you get focused on what it is you're working on through the day. And I love this quote by an American author and an editor at Time magazine. It's a little depressing, but Jeffrey Kluger said, "There's a deep freeze of sorts for all good intentions, a place that you store your plans to make changes in your life when you know you're not going to make them at all." So I do think that's a little bleak because often intentions can translate into action. But when there's a lot going on, make it easy for yourself. So here's some things that you can think about. So if you've got that intention and you really do want to make sure it translates into action, think about this. Get focused. Be really clear at the start of each day or even the night before what you need to get done during that day. Write it down. Commit it to memory. Even better, commit it to paper or a digital device. Once you write something down, it becomes harder to forget that you're going to do it. Now, of course, you need to write it somewhere where you're actually going to look at it. For me, what I do is I write it down on a piece of paper that's in front of my desk. So yes, I have a taskbar that I use that's connected to my email that reminds me of things I need to do. But this written down piece of paper then becomes the list that I chalk off during the day that I've actually done it. Think ahead. Because when you think ahead, it's easier to be organized. It's easier to remember to do something and to not get distracted by all the things that are coming through the day that stop you doing what it is that you know that you need to get done. Break it down. Break the bigger tasks down into the bite-sized pieces. So what are those things that you're doing every single day that are going to help you get to that bigger goal? And it's important as you do that to make sure that you're seeing progress because we all know that progress is motivating. And then lastly, give yourself some space. And for many of you, this might be the hardest thing to do of all. Quiet time. No distractions. No noise. Nothing. Just you and your mind. It's often in that quiet time where we're reflecting that you will think of other things that you need to do and that you want to do. And they then become things that you can add to your prioritized list of the things that you need to get done over a certain period of time. So intentions are great, but they're meaningless if you don't turn them into action. So above all, find what works for you and make it easy to get those intentions happening. Have a great week and I'll see you next week. Take care.